8:48 on this Thursday morning. Hey, if you're heading out the door right now, grab some wind gear, some rain gear, and well, maybe some wind gear as well. If you've got on the field plans for kids that maybe had practice this morning, probably going to have to hold off on those. Maybe if they had practice during the school hours here, as some showers roll through. If you have practice later on today, whether it's a game or practice after the school day, will be fine. But for this morning, gusty winds, some wet fields, lightning and wind impacts. Here's a look from downtown Tulsa. You can see some raindrops in the camera lens. Light rain in Tulsa, and then a pretty ominous looking shelf cloud. Check this out. Wow. Here's the look from Jinx. Now again, oftentimes you see this, it looks very ominous. This is not severe weather, but that's right along the leading edge of those heavier storms coming out of Creek County into southern Tulsa County, indicating some rising air in the cool air aloft, creating that little kind of cloud deck and outflow boundary. You're going to see that rolling through over the next few hours. But again, we don't have anything severe. Here's the wider view on radar at the moment. You can see light rain, Tulsa, heavier showers and storms, Creek County, and then what you're seeing there that just moved through Bristow that's coming into northern Okmulgee and southern Tulsa County. That's where that shelf cloud is. And there's some additional heavier activity behind that. So Bristow, you just had some pretty heavy downpours roll through. Thunder and lightning have picked up a little bit with that cell as it's now heading towards Beggs and Mounds. Glenpool over about the next 15 minutes or so. Here's the track mainly on this heavier corridor. Again, we've got showers from Kellyville, Sapulpa up into Tulsa and Owasso and Skytook now. But as far as that heavier storm, it tracks into northern Okmulgee County and southern Tulsa County. Preston by about 9:07 and Haskell by about 9:33. Mounds, it'll be right at the 9 o'clock hour. Glenpool, you'd be roughly 9 to just a little bit after 9 o'clock on the northern edge of that cell as well. In addition, there have been some pretty gusty winds on the northern edge of those showers and storms. So north of I-44, Stillwater, Pawnee, Bartlesville, Coffeyville, even Tulsa, gusts of 30 to 40 miles per hour will be possible at times this morning, kind of influenced by the shower and storm complex. By this afternoon, that's moving out. We'll get some afternoon sun breaks, highs in the upper 70s. It will be another windy day, as we've had a lot of recently. Let's roll you through this here on Future View. I do think there's a chance that we could see 1 or 2 storms flare up late today into tonight on the Oklahoma-Kansas state line, and then probably some lingering activity in those areas tomorrow morning as well. Future View doesn't show a whole lot, but I think there's going to be potential for that. Late tomorrow afternoon into tomorrow evening, here we go. There's going to be a dry line surging in from the west, and similar to one of the setups we've had a couple times in the last few weeks, we'll be watching the I-35 corridor late afternoon, early evening, Friday for some isolated storms to develop. Because of the strength of the cap, we think storms will remain isolated, but if they break through that cap, they would likely be pretty intense. So we'll have that for Friday evening, Friday night, with time that'll weaken late Friday night. And then Saturday morning, a cold front surges through that'll likely produce some additional scattered showers and storms. So that severe weather risk that's been bumped up a little bit, I-44 to the west out towards I-35 late Friday into Friday evening. The strength of the cap will again have an impact. If the cap comes in really strong, storms could be pretty limited in overall coverage, but they will likely be relatively intense. So late Friday, if you had outdoor plans, you need to be staying weather aware because all severe weather modes would be a possibility there. So through Saturday morning, the cold front surges through. There'll be some showers early Saturday morning. Then the rest of the daylight hours Saturday and most of the daylight hours Sunday are looking pretty good if you have outdoor plans. Another round of showers and storms Sunday night into Monday morning. Those could be locally pretty heavy to start off early next week.